And then after this, I'm gonna show you guys how you'd be able to maximize your resource output. So depending on the kind of resource that you want. I told you earlier, there's like two kinds of resources. The number one is the Martia, and the other one is the Martia token. There's two kinds of tokens, Martia token and then the resources tokens. So if you ayan, so nakita niyo nabawasan na from 79 naging 77 na lang, and then yung engineer natin from 15 yata yun, naging 10 na lang, or was it 12 to 10? So at least nabawasan, pero yung food natin ako mataas, so yung well-being nag-minus. But anyways, here in the resource chain, you'd be able to see naman, for example, ano ba yung mga nagko-cause, or ano yung mga, you know, yung mga gusto mong i-produce na mga items. But if you go, like for example, I want to try to go to the energy, kasi usually itong power talaga yung pinakauna sa lahat eh. It powers the whole energy cards, and then from there it just kind of trickles down, and you'll be able to see kung ano pa yung mga cards na kailangan mo. But anyways, here if I go to, let's say, editor mode, I would be then able to see na merong itong slide bar na nandito. For example, I have a surplus of power, or if I wanna produce more Martia of a certain item. Let's say, meron akong Mega Power 1, right? I'm at 75% Martia collection, and then 25% of that I'm producing power. If I want to have more power, then I just slide this over here and do 75% power instead, and then 25% is Martia production. Again, nasa iyo kung ano yung magiging discarding mo dito. This is kind of like a advanced mode. I know it looks like very intimidating, but trust me, this is something that you want to be doing, especially in the beginning of the game. You want to have a surplus of all these items first. And so, if let's say, nagsisimula ka pa lang sa game, I do suggest na gawin mo 100% or 75% lahat yan, just so that you can have a surplus of all these items that are here. And notice that some items, like for example, Buggy 2, Quad Bike, wala pa. Nagproduce pa lang sila ng Martia, which is pretty good. Pagka naging operational yan, pwede na silang magkaroon ng sliders. But for now, ang ginawa ko dito, especially for all of these other resources, talagang minax ko. And then, ang pinaka sobrang nagproduce kasi ako na item is itong power eh. So, since meron akong surplus nito, I can afford to just toggle it, producing more Martia instead of producing more of that resource. So again, if I want, let's say, pag meron akong sobrang resource, right? Meron akong sobra na power. Or let's say, currently, ang pinakamarami ko, construction eh. What I can do is I can, okay, apply changes muna natin. But basically, that's it, guys. Makikita mo naman, like, paano yung magiging spending mo. And then, if you go to the bottommost portion, or kahit itong nasa pinakataas na, makikita mo kung ano yung magiging final na magiging, parang production mo on a certain item. So, for example, ano ba yung mga natin? Well-being items natin, or logistics items. So, here, we see that we have our, yung mga engineers natin. So, halimbawa, if gagawin natin 100% yan, ayan, so makikita mo na parang, natatanggal yung ating logistics. And then, if you go, saan na yan? Like, sa dulo nito, yun. So, makikita nyo yung logistics ko magiging negative 87 na yung magiging hourly production niya. But again, if gusto kong produce ng mas marami, or if I wanna produce more of that resource, I just toggle to the slider, and then lalabas na siya dito. Excuse me. Kanina pa pala ako nagsasalita. Pero ayan guys, just helping you out with the game, how I'm playing the game. So if you guys see na may namumula kayo ng mga resources, you gotta pay close attention to that. Probably buy the items that you need para maging green yan. Or magbawas-bawas kayo ng mga items na that spend too much of that resource para mabalance yung production ninyo. Kasi remember, if there are certain cards, let's say that you are not able to give or have those resources to be able to power that NFT card up, ang mangyayari nun is parang for 48 hours or hindi talaga yung produce ng resource or anything. So, sayang lang. Maganda dapat, it's kind of like really an interweb of things. And you want to make sure that you end up with a positive production. So, dito na papasok yung you can trade cards with your friends, you can trade cards with people, or sell your items to buy another item para mabalance mo lang ito. Or, you can just actively trade yung item na kailangan mo, which you see naman that I did. So, again, if you are gonna go that route, just go here. Okay, so. And then, halimbawa, marami akong construction, right? Saan ba yung construction? Ito. I have around 3 million construction. What I can do is transfer the token. So, from in-game, remember, select nyo lang yung in-game, and then, select nyo yung ano yung gusto nyo i-transfer, and then from there, you can, let's say, trade it for Martia or trade it for another resource. So here, for example, I'm just gonna put 10,000 construction, and then later lalabas yan dito sa aking Alcor wallet so that I can exchange it for something else. Now, what are those resources useful for? So ito naman yung isang kailangan nating i-cover. I'll try to make this really quick. Pero ito guys, check muna natin yung skills para makita nyo lang. So, ito yung mga bonus na makikita nyo. Once you reach certain levels, mag-apply yung mga bonus na yan. And then, pag nakita nyo na parang no color siya, you can just select that and then see, like, ano ba yung mga requirements for me to be able to reach, like, the next level. So, for example, here, if I want less repairs for reduction in repair cost, then I need to be level 4 sa technician specialty. Then, lalabas ito. And it's gonna have that bonus applied. Ayun. So, saan ba tayo? Balik tayo dun sa ating account. So, meron tayong construction kanina, right? Ito. So, itong construction, hindi natin to basta-bastang ipalit sa wax. Why? Because there's no liquidity. Or merong konting liquidity, but it's not recommended. It's better to just exchange it for Martia instead, and then from Martia you can exchange it to, let's say, wax or other resources. Pero hindi kung hindi gano'n kalaki yung iti-trade mo, okay lang. Ayan. So lalabas din dito, ayan, 58 Martia yung pwede kong ipagpalit dito sa aking 9,800 na construction materials. So imagine if I wanna, let's say, put like 1 million, right? I have 3 million kasi na construction, right? Diba? So, ito, magkano ba? Yan. So, if I have 1 million construction, teka, 1 million nga ba yan? Yeah, it's a million nga ba yan? Teka, check. 3. Malabo yung mata ko eh. So, with 1 million construction, I can exchange that for 5,800 Martia. Now, ayan, maganda naman yung price impact niya. So, para saan ba itong mga resources na to? Saan pa ba natin pwede gamitin? You go to the new update ng game, which is the colony development. If you go here, you'd be able to see resource and then colony development. If I select that, it's gonna bring me here to construction, convoys, and innovation. So this is their new phase in the game wherein you are gonna be sending those resources for you to have a chance of getting itong mga rewards by participating dito sa mga to. So, if let's say construction, again, we want to colonize Mars, and by doing that, or if we want to do that, we will need to be constructing certain infrastructure for us to be able to have a better life, have a better economy there. And so here, don't forget to check in if you can. There are certain bonuses for this one, and then here, makikita nyo naman yung mga stages. So, stage 1, stage 2, ano yung mga kailangan, ano yung mga preparations needed. So, basically, parang ganun siya. Surveying, site setup. So, talagang, pinag-isipan talaga nito, guys. Like, this is realism mode. It's not like a game na parang fantasy lang. They really want this to be as realistic as they can. Hopefully, they can get the attention of Elon Musk. That would be awesome, if ever. But anyways, and let's go to contribute, and then here in the contribute tab, you'd be able to see that it's gonna need construction materials. So this is coming from the construction NFTs, the NFTs that produce construction materials para makuha yung resource na to. And then if I select, like, for example, makikita mo yung total contribution and then my contribution. So I've already put here on 500,000 or 500,000 construction materials or resources, which gives me the 74.96 chance of getting a future discount on, let's say, ano ba, future discount on spending materials. So parang if you select, or ito yung pinaka gusto natin na makuha, itong what do you call this, ownership card, which is ito yung mga sobrang mamahal na mga NFTs in the game. But again, ito yung mga consolation prizes. If ever hindi ka manalo niyan, ito yung highly likely chance na pwede kong mapanalunan, which is yung future discount. So, ano ba yung mga rewards natin? If we go here to, so we're constructing a small house, and then ito yung makikita natin ng mga bonuses, if ever. We have this kind of multipliers na pwede nating makuha, which means that if you have a certain number or NFTs of that kind of card, you get Martia, na parang more Martia of that kind pala. Yan, contribution multiplier. And then ito naman, resource replenishment, which means if I spent 500,000 of my resources on construction, I'm gonna get, let's say, 10% of that, which is around 50,000 back. So parang okay, cashback. Thank you for your for participating. At least you get that kind of like cashback bonus. And then you also have yung mga rewards. Again, ito makita niyo yung description dyan. The ownership card, which is the highest level if you want. Now, sa tatlong ito, there's the innovation awards as well, which so ito iba't ibang stage to. You can contribute at every stage, and then pagka nag-contribute ka dyan, syempre tataas yung mga chances mo for this. If you select contribute, you'd be able to see, okay, I have a 74% chance of getting, let's say, a future discount, or let's say some innovation cards. Ito naman, ownership or innovation bonuses ba. If I add here more of my, let's say, data, so this is the data resource, syempre makikita ko yung parang estimated na parang increase na chance of me getting that, anong tawag nito? Innovation ownership card, or whatever it is that you might want to call it, or whatever it is that they call it. Pero sa tatlong ito, guys, ito yung, okay, check lang muna natin para makita nyo kung ano yung itsura nun. Where is that? Ayan. So, sa rewards, you have the major innovation. Ito yung parang grand prize niya. So, your sponsorship cards passively regenerate 100% additional health, and your astronauts bait cards automatically reactivate 25% faster. So, this is in an event na tinamaan yung colony ninyo ng hazards, tapos, ayun, affected ka. So, mas mabilis yung pag-heal. Yeah. And then, ito yung mga minor innovations. So, hindi naman ganun ka. And then, future discounts. Sa tatlong ito, construction innovation, Convoys yung pinaka inaabangan ng mga tao, just because there's gonna be more parang resources or more prizes to be given out. So if you can see here, ano ba yung mga sponsorship cards na pinapamigay nila? Ayan, there's 3. Sa payload wala pa eh. But anyways, ito yung mga rewards nila. Medyo marami pa yan eh. Hindi lang ito. I think mas marami pa. But ayan, it's not just one grand prize that you're able to win, unlike the other 2, which is sa construction and innovation. Here, mas marami kang mapapanalunan. And then, from what I heard, or from what I understand, they're also gonna reward you with Martia, and then other resources. And then, syempre, itong mga bonus na prizes if ever. So, don't forget to check in if ever, like, lalabas yan. Just for the chance of getting something, a bonus. So, ayan, within the duration of the whole convoy, kasi matagal nga, di ba, convoy, you're sending rockets into space and then getting resources and getting all these other stuff done. Mas matagal siya, but then there's more rewards when it lands. So, here you can see in the contribute, it requires fuel. And then, ang iniisip ko nga na parang mag-pool ng resources with other people in the game para if ever yun yung makakapanalo kami, we can like split the rewards. Pero I feel like hindi na ganun ka-active yung community ko. But anyways, let's try, for example, if you are gonna contribute like here, let's say around 10 million ba to? Or is it a million? 1, 2, 3. Sobrang laban na ng mata ko, guys. Yeah, this is 1 million fuel. Then I will have more chances of winning, or 1.8%. Pero let's say 100 million ba? 10 million, then mas malaki na yung chance ko for getting that kind of like sponsorship reward or yung pinaka grand prize niya. But I don't want to waste really my resources here. I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be more convoys, more of these that are gonna be happening. Syempre marami pa ring mga bagay na ano yan, parang i-construct in Mars in colonizing this game. So I'm gonna be saving some of my resources for those seasons. So for here, basta sinubukan ko lang para lang masama ako dun sa first people who participated in that game as well, burning some of those resources, and then I'm just stockpiling really on resources and then waiting for more developments. What I enjoy about this game is that, again, you don't have to hindi mo siya kailangang bantayan. Every hour, like, you're already gaining those resources and it's gonna be stored in-game and then you can transfer it in your wallet. From there, you can, up to you, kung gusto mong i-send yun or i-swap yun for, let's say, real money. Up to you, really. I really like these passive types of games because wala kang masyadong ginagawa and then you're earning. So, ayun guys, that's actually the whole walkthrough. I hope you learned something. Sobrang napahaba yung aking explanation nito. But, yeah, you can join yung kanilang Discord. I'm just gonna link that over as well para hindi kayo ma-scam in case. I'm gonna send that, yung invite link. And then make sure lang talaga na you, if ever you're gonna get into this game, like, learn the basics, enjoy the ride, enjoy the whole process, learn to be a community with other players and then help each other out. It's quite fun. It's interesting. You learn a lot of things, especially if you go here to the announcements and to the AMA links. Marami kang makikita dito ng mga like lore and then other explanations as to why colonize Mars, or mga mga important na mga tutorials, how to play the game effectively. So, ayun lang guys. Sobrang napahaba na. Hope you learned something and good luck in colonizing Mars. See you guys.